Alright, hey, what's up? Welcome back. We're gonna go find out about this mysterious person. I wonder if I can jump off here. Wait, hold on. Let me jump off. Fine. Fine, it won't let me. You're not even gonna let me jump off here? Fine, I see how it is. You'll at least let me jump off, thank you. Alright. Let's go investigate. What the fuck? A little murderer. Alright, Detective Talos. I feel like on that little cliff over there, there's like an ether current. I'm almost like 100% sure there's an ether current, but I will go back for it later. Dried victuals? Food has been hung out to dry in the sun, and quite recently by your reckoning. Okay. Door. You hear faint sounds from inside the building, however the door refuses to budge. Oh. Half-empty cup. The cups are half empty or half full depending on how you see such things. Behind the counter, a kettle bubbles steadily over the stove. Yeah, so definitely there is somebody here. Or at least, in the recent days. What news, Talos? Were you able to find anything of note? Yeah. I couldn't find everything. People are definitely still living here. Indeed, while there's no one to be seen, 'tis plain that this village is anything but abandoned. If the villagers are trying to conceal themselves, they are doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do? Oh. I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? Who? Yeah, it's him! Hey! Glad to see you're doing well. You're Tristal, the artist from Yulmore. You remembered. Ever since we parted ways, I've worried for you, bound for the city as you were. Never did I imagine that we would meet again, and here of all places. We could say the very same thing to you, my friend. I'm glad to see you hale and whole, but tell me, what is this village? This is Amity, a settlement made up of those who survived, being exiled from Yulmore. Oh. As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel which led to the top of the Bright Cliff. We've been here ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. Well, we did at any rate until Mount Gulg broke away from the earth. Then, just as suddenly, the ladder started moving again. And you feared whoever was coming up would threaten your lives. Aye, but I see now there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what has brought you here? So, Vothri is a sin-eater and he's fled to Mount Gulg. 'Tis a strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your words. I owe you my life. If there is anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help would be most welcome, Tristal. To begin with, we request your people's permission to reconnoiter the area. If we are to confront Vothri, we must find a way to reach Mount Gulg. Of course, you hardly need our permission to be here. I'll tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer you in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit in your quest. Thank you. In Mount Gulg's shadow. Yet another hapless soul that Alphino saved from mortal danger, I see. Some things never change. At any rate, it seems that brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have a mind for us to explore. Oh, hell yeah. Talos and I are going to scout out the area. We'll be back in a while. Oh, very well then. Just take care out there. Ali's just like, this is boring. Which, I mean... Yeah. Yeah, you're... I mean... Good honest dirt. Alright. Wow, there's a lot up here. Alright. You do too much. Scree? I love it. Hey, Alize. The path diverges. Let's split up so we can cover more ground. I'll go east, if you would be so kind as to head west. We can aim to meet at the foot of the mountain, taking note of what we see along the way. In a short while, then. Alright. What the heck is that? Hey, no. Ooh. Those are some big boys. Ah. Let's see. We're given jealousy. There is the Sin Eater. Is that a hunt? No. Oh my god, you can just see the mountain. Forgiven Venery. Venery? And then Forgiven Thievery. Set at the foot of the mountain. Oh, what in fucking what? Wait. That's just a pile of wood. Alright. Is that a hunt? Oh yeah, that's a hunt. Oh, there's Alize.
You're a sight for sore eyes. I don't know about you, but I bumped into quite a few Sin Eaters out there.
Oh, same.
You too, then. It seems the closer we get to Mount Gulg, the more of them there are.
Which makes me believe that we can't get there through, like, flying because Sineators are just gonna start killing, like attacking the ship and stuff.
Looks a lot bigger from here, doesn't it? If I were Vorthri, the first thing I'd do is surround myself with as many Sin-Eaters as I could lay my hands on. And judging by the number we've already faced, his lordship is of the same mind. This is going to be a tough climb. But first things first. We need to determine if climbing is even an option. The more I look, the less likely it seems.
Yeah, I doubt that we can physically climb up it. It's floating in the sky, you know?
Y'shtola is right to be worried. But flying may be our only choice after all.
Oh boy. What? Huh? What are those?
There you are. Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Urianger? What? It's the Exarch!
And you too, Exarch. What brings you here?
What are you doing here? Yeah.
I wish to observe the final struggle with my own eyes. I arrived at Bottom Rung too late to accompany you, but I was in time to join Urianger and the others. Come, let us see how this unfolds.
What is that? What are those? Oh my god, that's a lot of Sin-Eaters.
Well, it seems flying is off the table.
If we have learned that much, then the Machina have served their purpose.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
It would seem our foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course. Master Alphino waiteth for us atop Rung. Thither should we make our way.
Music is so good though. Oh no, please bring back the other music. I mean, I love this music, but give me the other music, please. Oh, it's over here. Hold on, I see Ada right. Hi. Oh, these are dwarves. Oh, look at them. Just so that I don't forget. Oh my god, the live letter for the Nier raid, or preview for the Nier raid is tomorrow, and I am excited. Also, I'm very scared about where this story is gonna continue, you know, like, what are they gonna do? Because, like, the storyline already ended off on such a good note, and now I'm excited, yet also terrified, like, oh god, what are they gonna do next? Alright. I didn't expect to see the Chais here, though I suppose it's well within their rights. At any rate, it's time we tackle our next little obstacle, finding a way to reach Mount Gold. For this, we'll need to put all our heads together. 16. Alright, hold on. That looks so dumb and I hate it. But I'll live with it. A gigantic undertaking. Please let this be voice acted. Please. So I can drink.
In short, there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vorthry's winged devils.
Oh, thank God it's voiced.
We might consider Amaro. But without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters.
True.
Yulmor's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Sid, we are in no position to attempt a refit.
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to Earth!
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder, seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
The lady may well have the right of it.
Oh! We bring the mountain down. Wait, hold on.
Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain.
Oh, shit. You what?
In the form of a Talos. A Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
What?
To build such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed. Yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Boulder Dash! No one has ever made one even half that size. Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex. Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. A solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required. Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work.
Oh, that's no small task. It's fine.
Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
So we need more hands. And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Let's see. First, we need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found near the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It would be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we'd need all the help we can get.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armorain. I will go and petition their aid.
Oh my God, this music that's playing is so epic. I love the music in this game, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna divulge from the storyline for a second. I pre-ordered the Shadowbringers OST, the physical copy, for $60-70, and I felt really shitty about it because I'm like, oh my God, $60, you know. And then now I'm like, if I get the songs in Shadowbringers like this, and like the rest, I'll be happy. I'm actually like thinking back. I'm like, you know what? No, these songs make me happy. Fuck it. I can make those $60 back. You know?
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmor is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, yes, actually. Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a Talos of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
Raktika.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts.
There you go.
I will recruit them to our cause.
Oh, this is so cool. We're getting everyone to help. I'm actually gonna tear up a little because it's so like everyone's helping each other.
The Fey folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief.
What if we talk to Feoul?
That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium, with thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Yulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maud, and even those miners?
Yeah.
But that's just about everyone in Ballynorvrand. Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
Oh no! What do I say? The saviors of the world, adventurers of no import, or the arts of no. That's bullying. Okay. Oh my god. I hate these choices where both are good, but then at the same time, one is true. Well, both of them are true in their own in their own way, you know. Grody. It's either the first or the second option because it makes sense. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god, hold on. God. This is funny. But what would my characters say? We're just adventurers of no import. Don't worry. Says with like a sly smile.
No import? You expect me to believe that after you just promised me the help of the better part of the world?
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival. Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
Alright.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
Good luck, Reed. And take care. Be safe. Alright.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
Honestly, Atelio says what he says because, or said what he said because he's a bit more humble about things where it's like, like, you know, he's not gonna be like, ah, yes, we are the saviors of this world, you know? He's like, don't worry about it, we're just adventurers doing the right thing. Alright. Have the design ready, she says. In good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need intimate knowledge of the land, the knowledge of locals. Last I heard, no one lives here. Well, actually. What? A village of Umorian exiles? But those people have every reason to loathe a free citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. Oh, this will never work. Never! I should have never fixed that ruddy lift. Never should have ridden it up here. Never should have. Never should have. Aww. Oh dear. Darling appears to have lost the plot. But he has it in him, Atelios. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he can give you your Talos. A bit of advice I learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. You'll need to find another way to stoke the fires of his motivation, awake his sense of daring. Choose words that will best encourage Chinu. In order to succeed, you must lift his spirits sufficiently during the conversation. Ah! So... No! Is plagued with self-doubt. No, I can't believe you've done this! Okay, well, so he's plagued with self-doubt. I can't do it. No one can. A Talos of that size, no one's ever dreamed of it. Okay, so he doesn't respond well to like obvious praise, so we're not gonna do the last one. Because the last one is like 100% obvious. Julia's counting on you as well? I don't think so. I think... You know, Alvaro once struggled to collect firewood. He did, but he's such a capable lad, brimming with confidence. I suppose even the most capable among us have struggles to overcome. Try still harbors some misgivings. Alright. But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers. And they're not badly likely to give it. Tristan's among them. You said so yourself. Lest you've forgotten, we essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear a personal grudge, he would never forgive us. Alright, so what will you say? You don't know how, you don't know until... What was it? Well, you don't know until you apologize. I'll come with you. No, that sounds like... Yeah, don't worry, he'll forgive you for sure. That's obvious. Things will improve by themselves. You have to take the first step. Yeah. I know. Unless we take the first step, there can never be reconciliation. This is a chance for everyone to come together. Even if they hurled stones at me, perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. So he still harbors some misgivings, alright. But what then? In the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous Talos is impossible, and no amount of contrition will change that. And even if by some miracle the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones, they think that the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. Okay, it's less absurd than the change that's come to Yulmore. We liberated a castle with strategy that many would call absurd. Everything you touch turns to gold. Yeah, no, not the last one. It's either the first or the second one, and I'm thinking it's the second one because of the first dialogue, you know, that we did, where it was like, oh yeah, you know, did you know that Alpha Gnome, this capable, you know, was whatever. Yeah, so we liberated a castle, Doma Castle, you know. Oh wait, no, yeah, with a strategy many would call absurd. Well now, to flood the very castle you sought to reclaim, such a strategy would indeed be considered absurd. Yet you succeeded not in spite of, but because of it. Our own strategy may likewise seem absurd, but maybe, just maybe, it stands a better chance of success for it. So he's feeling somewhat optimistic. But be that as it may, there are risks to consider should the venture fail. I imagine for a moment that we fail to reach Valtteri and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash his hordes of city eaters and will meet a horrible end. Oh no. Fuck. It's not the first one, I don't think. The second one... I don't know, she... God. I'm sorry. I had to check on something. Alright. Heck. I'll protect you, I'll protect everyone. I see what you did there. That's how you win over the masses, with that irrepressible aura of dependability. But very well, you've made your conviction clear, and I'm assured in spite of myself. I won't let my fears get the better of me. It's unseemly, if nothing else. It's burning with motivation. Hell yeah. He's ready. Yes, yes, by the gods, I can do this. I just need to have a little more faith in myself. Yeah. Right, let's head to Amity and speak with the villagers. With Tristal. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Yulmore. No, wherever you go, I'm going too. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. But there's no telling what may happen out there. I don't know if I can keep you safe. But perhaps it's a bad idea after all. I don't think I have what it takes. Master Chai, that you are beset with doubt is proof that you can envision the task ahead. And that which man can envision he can make reality. Thus did some old friends of mine once say. Even should it be a feat fit for the divine, if something has been done before, then it most assuredly can be done again with our own hands. That's a little idealistic, don't you think? Oh, look at him laugh! Perhaps, Master Chai, perhaps. But what is a man if not an idealistic creature? 'Tis not an easy thing to achieve one's dreams. My friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavors. None would have found fault with them had they given up, yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goals. And for their determination, they accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you are a man of science. Amidst your doubts, surely there is a spark of desire, the desire to make the impossible possible. Come, darling, like the old days, I would be the first to see your Talos. Aww. And you shall be, my dear. I would have none other at my side when when my greatest masterpiece awakens. Right then, to Amity. I am glad my words struck a chord. Shall we? Yeah, of course. Hehehe. Okay. Oh god! No, please, not both. No, leave me alone! Alright, Tristal. You! You have every right to be angry with us, but please listen to what I have to say. I am tasked with delivering these people to Mount Gulg by means of a Talos of heretofore unseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those with intimate knowledge of this land, that is, you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation? After you ignored my desperate pleas and cast me out, you have the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation? You have every right to be upset. Vathr's not the one to blame for your suffering. We are. We were free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we know now that what we did to you, to full many, was wrong. Terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends, but I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. Uh-oh, it's lagging. I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you? Hate you? Perhaps it's not even in my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you once. But one thing is clear to me. All of that is in the past, and we mustn't let past wrongs stand in the way of a brighter future. And so I will cooperate with you. Please see your friends to Mount Gulg. You have my word. I'll set to work on the design at once. Wouldn't do to have nothing to show the others when they return with help. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building. Nay, the history of all mankind. But rest assured, this genius of Daedalus Stoneworks will deliver. Yeah. Alright. Ah, Wicked White. Is there a problem? Well, you see, I've been promised people to procure the stone as well as imbue magic. When I was put on the spot earlier, I thought that was all we required. But I forgot about one rather important item needed to bring Talos to life, Leonine. The heart? That's right, the heart. I'm pleased to see you have some familiarity with Talos. So while I work on the design, I'd be much obliged if you could see to procuring the ore with which to fashion a heart. A heart suitable of bringing to life a Talos that shall embrace the very firmament. That's gonna be a big Leonine. Alright, so, let's accept the quest. Need the Thals. If you seek material for the Talos' heart, I know people who may be able to assist. They are the Thals, a dwarven family that have long mined this land. No one knows its bounty as well as they. If you explain your situation, I'm sure they would be willing to cooperate. Indeed, it was one of them that showed me the secret tunnel to the top of the cliff. You will find the Thals at their village to the northwest, a place called Tomra. When you arrive, seek an audience with Chief Zamet, and do not forget to greet him with a hearty lally-ho. Permit me to join you, Helios. I would keep my joints limber, and mayhap I can provide some manner of assistance. Sure. I'll leave the heart to the two of you then. The variety of ore doesn't matter so long as it's rich with either. I'll aim to have my design complete by your return. Alright. Alright, we're gonna end the episode here. In the next episode, we will go talk with the dwarves. So, I'll see you then. Take care. Be safe.